This slide and those following introduce the new foundation design standard CD225 and highlight changes made from the previous design standards IAN 7306, which was in turn derived from HD 2594. It should be noted that changes made to IAN 7306 to create CD225 were carried out in consultation with industry via Working Group 8 of the UK Pavement Liaison Group and reflects their collective experience. CD225 gives two foundation design approaches for new pavement foundations. One, a restricted design approach through use of a limited palette of well understood materials, and two, performance design approach that provides flexibility in terms of materials that can be used. For this approach, testing at the top of the foundation is needed to confirm that performance requirements have been met. An additional section to those found in IAN 7306 contains guidance on the design of foundations for pavement widening. And this may use either the restricted or performance approach and needs to be carried out with drainage in mind. Specifically, there is a need to maintain continuity of subsurface drainage between the existing pavement and the widened foundation. Before foundation design is carried out, there is a need to carry out an assessment of the subgrade. And Section 2 of CD225 states the data needed for each characteristic section of subgrade. This includes values of both the long and short-term subgrade surface modulus, from which the lower of the two is used for design. It's also noted that where the surface modulus is less than 30 MPa, subgrade improvement is needed. Section 2 provides instruction on the conversion of values of Californian bearing ratio to stiffness and refers to new clauses in the 800 series of the MCHW, i.e. 881 to 886, that provide detail on how testing is to be carried out. Section 3 of CD225 gives definition and detail on the different design approaches. It also sets out various requirements that include foundation class definitions for the four classes used in CD226 pavement design. A range of design graphs are provided for restricted and performance designs that in some cases have been altered. In particular, these are amendments to stiffness values assigned to hydraulically bound materials and in some cases to minimum layer thicknesses. New guidance is also provided on designing foundations to avoid supercharging existing drainage systems or impeding the flow of water through inappropriate specification of layer thicknesses. Here is seen an illustration of the model used for calculation of the two parameters used in design. These are A, the vertical compressive strain at the top of the subgrade. This is for short-term protection of the subgrade during construction. And B, deflection at the top of the foundation, used to design the performance of the subgrade during service.